Good evening. Welcome to Washington. I'm Brett Baer. Breaking tonight, the historic process of impeachment collides with the 21st century phenomena of social media to produce a big moment in today's second public hearing aimed at removing a president. As the ousted former ambassador of Ukraine told of her disappointment over being fired, President Trump tweeted in real time that everywhere Marie Yovanovitch went, quote, turned bad. Democrats immediately derided the president for witness intimidation, a charge he rejects. Republicans questioned Yovanovitch if she had any firsthand information about the main allegation of quid pro quo, now called bribery by the Democrats. She answered that she did not. But the president's tweet handed the Democrats a gift during that hearing today. We have Fox team coverage. John Roberts at the White House with the president taking matters into his own hands and fingers, 280 characters at a time. We start off, though, with Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel on Capitol Hill with a very full and interesting day. Good evening, Mike.
Brett, good evening to you. President Trump was not on Capitol Hill for today's hearing, but his use of Twitter in an attack put the president in the middle of the action. A presidential tweet during Ambassador Marie Yovanovitch's testimony rocked today's hearing.
I'll read part of one of his tweets. Everywhere Marie Yovanovitch went turned bad. She started off in Somalia. How did that go?
President Trump questioned Yovanovitch's record, suggesting places she served are a disaster. Everywhere Marie Yovanovitch went turned bad. She started off in Somalia. How did that go? Then fast forward to Ukraine, where the new Ukrainian president spoke unfavorably about her in my second phone call with him. It is a U.S. president's absolute right to appoint ambassadors. And then Yovanovitch reacted to the attack in real time.
I can't speak to what the president is trying to do, but I think the effect is to be intimidating.
House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff quickly labeled it, quote, witness intimidation, and another word has emerged in the Democratic lexicon.
What is the president has admitted to and says it's perfect, I said it's perfectly wrong. It's bribery.
Fox News has confirmed the DCCC has been conducting focus groups in key House battlegrounds, which found the term bribery the most damning description of the president's conduct over quid pro quo or extortion.
We're not here to talk about tweets.
Republican sources privately acknowledge the Trump tweet was damning to their side. And for the most part, GOP lawmakers did not attack Yovanovitch's credibility, directing most of their fire at Schiff's handling of the process.
Our indulgence wore out with you a long time ago, Mr. Chairman.
Republicans also declined to agree with the president's decision to recall Yovanovitch from her Ukraine post, which she claimed was due to a campaign of disinformation from corrupt Ukrainian interests.
We have a new administration in Ukraine that didn't have the same confidence in this ambassador.
Illinois Democrat Congressman Mike Quigley mocked Republicans who suggested because Yovanovitch ended up teaching at Georgetown University, everything worked out well.
It's not the end of a Hallmark movie. It's the end of a really bad reality TV show brought to you by someone who knows a lot about that.
When it was over, the witness drew applause, and then lawmakers went behind closed doors to question embassy staffer David Holmes based on new evidence. Holmes reportedly overheard a cell phone conversation between Ambassador to the EU Gordon Sondland and President Trump when Ambassador Bill Taylor says the president was focused on the investigations. That sets the stage for next week, with 8 witnesses expected to testify in public, including Ambassador Sondland on Wednesday. Brett?
Mike Emanuel live on the Hill. Mike, thank you.